Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to talk about how much you have to save when you would achieve about $1 million of savings. So it might appear that it is a very big amount. How can we really estimate? So there is a calculator available in bankrate.com where actually you can figure out by saving a certain amount of money per weeks or per month when you're going to be reaching the $1 million mark. So I'm going to show you how to use this calculator. Say, for example, you are currently 20 years old and you want to retire at the age of 65. And currently, you really haven't invested anything, $0, starting basically when you're 20 years. At that age, especially, you could probably go and do some small jobs. Or you can work in your school, something. You may be earning some money at that time. So suppose, say, for example, you're saving $400 per month or about $100 per week. Say 400 divided by 4 per week in a month, so $100. And say assume you are going to make about 8% interest. You could change that number and you can assume some kind of inflation rates. So currently going inflation used to be 2.5%. Currently it's very high inflation. But say, for example, for the purpose of your calculation, so how long you're going to be reaching that $1 million mark? According to this calculator, it tells you that you're going to become a millionaire at the age of 57. So if you look at the graph here, starting from zero when you're 20 years old, if you keep going up here at around 56, 57, you're going to be reaching this mark, your milestone of having $1 million of your savings. You'll be a millionaire at the age of 57. You could change this. Say, for example, you're going to be saving, say, a little bit more. Say you'll say $150 or $600 a month. So in that case, you will become a millionaire at the age of 52. You could also see, okay, where can you get 6% of interest, earning? These days, you put it in the bank, you make very little money, almost like 0.1% or 0.2% in certain basically banks like in Citibank or JP Morgan. Or if you put it in basically automatic savings or robo accounts, you make a little bit more. But if you invest in, say, a stock market index as an indicator, like say if you see the S&P 500 index since 1920 till from this current time, 1957 to 2021, S&P is index is returning historically an annualized average return of 10.5%. So we can put that in. I mean, in my calculator, I put 8%, to be more conservative. Say, for example, if you make 10.5% according to the S&P 500 annualized return, you will hit that, millionaire age at the age of 45. So getting the higher interest rate basically reduces the number of years you have to save to reach that, millionaire milestone. So here, when you become, say, 47, you are reaching basically the $1 million mark here. On the y-axis, it will tell you thousands of dollars. So when you reach this millionaire, meaning 100,000 is a millionaire. So you can basically figure out where you'll be reaching that $1 million. But if you cannot save $600 per month, say we still can save only $100, but we have a very balanced, disciplined way to save money. So you'll still reach, $1 million at the age of 51. And obviously, when you're going to be having more, income as time passes by, you can save more and more money, or you can put in some, money at the beginning. Basically, say, for example, if you put $10,000, this will basically reduce, by your by 2 years, from 51 to 49 years, if you put like, $10,000. The point is basically, if you analyze the graph, you can see because of compounding after a certain age, this is basically like a parabolic shape. So the return in invest very rapidly. Basically, your interest is going to be earning on your interest. So it's kind of like compounding. So this compounding effect actually helps you getting the return from your investment faster. So if you can start, investing at an early age, say at the age of 20, so you can comfortably, you can reach, become a millionaire by doing some kind of discipline, by saving say $100 per week, and reach that millionaire milestone. And also you have to consider the inflation. Obviously, like, once the inflation comes, their actual, like, investment is going to be taking longer, because in the inflation is going to eat up the balance you save. So that is going to be a negative factor, the inflation. So you have to be conscious where the inflation is going to be. Currently the inflation is very high, so you have to be saving higher, because the future value of money is going to be less when the inflation is going up. You can also print this up, the report, and you can print it out, or you can play around this number when you can start, like, saving. If you cannot save it at 20, you can save it at 25 or 24, like, when you're going to be becoming the millionaire. So hopefully this will give you some idea how much you should be saving to reach this millionaire. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button so that I can create more some videos. I really enjoy talking to you. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye bye.